What's up, comic and pop culture fans? This is James with Mint Hunter Comics. I got a great story for you. 3 weeks ago, I went to the flea market, and there was this dude who had 5 10-cent DC early Silver Age books. Good stuff to find. There can be some value in there. A quick look at the books, I saw immediately that none of them were keys, but still, that's what we would call good filler, right? People still would want them. In the condition they were in, you'd expect to get, let's play it safe, and say about $25 per book. Again, there's 5 books. I asked him, what's your price on these? And he says $250. And I'm like, I was going to offer you like $80, and I'm trying to get the price down, blah, blah, blah. And finally he says, you know what we'll do? He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. I will do all 5 for $800. And that's when I realized that $250 that he was talking about was for each individual book. Even though it came off as a little bit rude, I couldn't even say anything. I just left. It was just, you got a guy trying to squeeze $800 to $1,250 worth of $100. That was absolutely insane. So anyway, this past weekend, I went back and he was there again. So just to tickle my own curiosity, I wanted to see what else he had going on. Interestingly, those 10 books weren't there. So did someone buy that? Oh my God, I don't know. But he had other stuff. So I took a look at it. I can tell you that the prices were even seemingly more ridiculous. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today and talk about what happens when a flea market seller is beyond clueless to the worth of comic books. Prepare yourself for some real stupidity here. Flash, 168. In that particular condition, it would have been about a $10 book. His price, $150. He also had 169, same thing, probably a $10 book, priced at $150.
You gotta be
Flash 200, anniversary special. I think maybe there might be more key significance to it, but it's a very, very small key at best. In that condition, maybe 15 bucks, maybe 20. His price was $200. And then the last Flash was Flash issue 210. And in that particular condition, again, everything was like mid-low. $5, man. He had it priced at $150. Oh, man. Then he had one Superman book, Superman issue 142. Now, I believe it's 142. It might actually be a 10-center. He had a couple. I would say it's a little filler, so we'd say maybe $25, you know, respectable. His price was $250. He also did have some Action Comics 364, 66. Each one of them in that particular condition, probably thinking like $10, $15 a pop. His price for each one of them was $150. Action Comics 277, it was one of the 10 centers. Probably worth about $25 in that grade. You know, not nothing, but he priced it at $250. And here's where things take a turn. Watch out for everybody out there that thinks Marvel in general is magnificent and has to be artificially pegged up and so expensive. This guy kept being like, oh, the Marvels, I've got Marvel. Yeah, just because something's Marvel doesn't mean it's worth anything, man. And I think a lot of people need to remember that. Amazing Spider-Man 87, respectable. Even though it was kind of lower grade, you might actually be able to get like $50 out of it. His price was $300. And to save you a little bit of trouble, almost every single one of his Marvel books were $300. ASM 89, again, wasn't in the greatest shape, maybe $40-50, $300. Amazing Spider-Man 92, some key significance there, right? You know, that's not bad. It could go maybe to like an $80 book, even in that condition. His price, however, was $300. This next one's one of my favorites. Defenders, number 3, probably a $10 book. He had it priced at $300.
Bruh.
Defenders number 4 was there, which is a key. Maybe $40 to $50 in that condition. $300. Invaders number 1 in that condition. Probably a $35 book. No, according to him, $300. Strange Tales, $165. Probably like a $15 book. $300. Avengers, $20. Not bad. Not bad. And the condition was actually more mid-grade than mid to low on that one. I'd say about 40, maybe even $50. $300, according to him. Avengers 24, which is Avengers 24. I can't remember the key significance, but that one's probably like a $40 book in that shape. $300, according to him. Here is the only book that I thought for a second about maybe doing some haggling. Avengers 25 was there. That's that Doctor Doom cover. Quite honestly, in that condition, that could have been worth $200. But he had it for $300, and I didn't really feel like haggling. Like, maybe I could have gotten him down to $250, but I wouldn't have been able to really sell it, and it was lower grade, and forget it. He had a couple Hulks, 118 and 119. 118 has some key significance. I'm thinking that maybe that could have gone for maybe $40 as a good price for me to pick up. $300. Hulk, 119. $15 book, I'd say. Nope. $300. Marvel Presents, #1. Not a bad key, right? What's that, first Ulysses Bloodstone? I think so. In that condition, $40. Listen to this, $250. He came down from his $300. Lucky us. #2, which is the second appearance in Origin. In that condition, $10. $250, according to this guy. And Marvel Presents 3, which is Guardians of the Galaxy key. In that particular condition, though, honestly, like $25, I'd say. $250. Then there was a very, very low grade Tales to Astonish 94. Because of its condition, I would say it's probably a $10 book. Back to the 300s we go. He had it at 300, and then the last one I was able to grab from the footage was a 97, which is a $20 book. He had it priced at $300.
You gotta be
So
kidding
maybe
me.
let's re-educate you guys right now. Maybe there's some flea marketers watching this video. If you do, I'm glad. Just because it's Marvel doesn't mean it's $300. In fact, the average comic book is probably worth about 10 cents. If you've got silver, gold, or bronze age, it might be a different story. Even the nothing books, you could probably get a couple bucks out of it. It's true. The reality is, it comes down to just, you need to go on eBay and find similar books that have sold, and you gotta price it kind of similar. Otherwise, it's just gonna sit. Now, the crazy part about the whole thing is there were books missing since the last time I saw him. So did someone pay him $1,000 for those 5 comics? Dude, I don't know. Maybe some millionaire walking through town wanting some old comic books, thinking that's a wise investment without wanting to take the time to look it up. If that's your business model, go for it. But I think that's a little silly. Anyway, guys, no books picked up this time, but we at least got a little fun out of it. I will see you at the next video. Keep on hunting. Love you all.